Welcome everybody to another BasedBellagio video. Today is an very early impression of Myth of Empires. Now the devs of Myth of Empires reached out to me, gave me a free copy of the game to see what I think of it and make them one video. I'm going to do them a couple better. I'm going to make a few videos.
Well, you must be very proud of yourself.
In this video, we're going to look at Myth of Empires in 2022, see what progress they've made, see how the population is, how the dev team is handling the game, updates, what they're doing, and I'll give you my opinion if this game is for you, and you could decide if you want to check it out. And the link is in the description of how you can find this game on their website. And clicking that link helps me out. It shows the devs that you found them through my video. And then they will send us more free game keys to give out to you, the viewer. So check out the game through that link below. Let's start off with the elephant in the room. When you mention Myth of Empires to gamers out there, the first thing they say is, oh, the game that stole code from every game out there.
Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else.
And that's just not totally accurate. The main game that is accusing Angela Games of theft is the creators of Ark. And they are pursuing a lawsuit against them. Things will work itself out in court, and we will see if the accusations are real. That being said, if that alone is stopping you from trying this game, I think that's a mistake. If you are a fan of the survival RPG genre, games like Rust, Ark, but with more RPG in it, more skill gain, more things like that, you should try this game, in my opinion. I would not wait for the dust to settle or court cases to be finished. I would try the game now. See what the game has to offer. What it has to offer is the typical survival, multiplayer, looter game tropes, like Rust, like Ark, like Atlas. But what this game does differently than the others is adds extreme amounts of in-depth systems, huge Eastern-style menus and mechanics, and different things to do in the game. This game reminds me more of Amazing Cultivation Simulator.
Hey people, Seth here.
More than anything else, to be honest. Because of all the different menus I am learning, and that's not a bad thing. Because these menus come with in-game mechanics, deep systems like the taming, the breeding, all your skills and arts, and how you level them up, and how you can set proficiency tokens in them to have XP multipliers, and you can remove them and mix and match. It's pretty cool, For example, if you want to level up lumberjack and mining faster for the day, you would put proficiency points into those skills. And then if you're going to go out hunting for the day, you would remove those points and put them into more combat-oriented stuff. You have a huge NPC system of NPCs you can recruit, bring to your base, they can defend your base, do different tasks. The game is way more in-depth than anything before it. Rust, Ark, all the games that people compare it to. If you are a fan of these different things, I would definitely try the game out. The one thing that it looks like it's not fully finished, maybe 96% done, I'd say is the translation. There are still a few skills that are in Chinese, I can't read them, and I'm sure they are working on that. The game does have private servers. The private servers seem to be more popular, like many games in this genre. For example, DayZ, no one plays DayZ official servers. Even Rust official servers are low pop compared to private servers. The game has modding. I see this game, Myth of Empires, as huge potential once they work out the lawsuit and are sold on the Steam store again. No major game store sells them. I think maybe Humble Bundle might sell them. But they have their own way to buy it through their website. The link is down below. Please check it out. Even if you don't buy it, check out the website. Now, let's talk about the negatives. The main negative is this lawsuit. There's a huge population of gamers that won't try this game and won't buy it because of that lawsuit, because they perceive that the game could disappear someday. In the event they lose the lawsuit, what does that mean for the game? Is it completely null and void? Will it not be able to be legally played or sold? Or I'm not sure how that works. And a lot of gamers are not sure how that works. And the devs have not been clear on when the timeline is for this to be over and the game to be fully out again. Another negative with this game that I've heard other people mention is the grind.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
It is an extreme grind. I liken it to other games in the genre when they all first release. When Ark first released, when Atlas first released. They all had extreme grinds on the official servers. Remember, we're just talking about official servers. You can make your own private servers, set whatever rules you want, and also all the other private servers out there that you're going to join will have, in my opinion, a little less of a grind. The game itself sets up systems where you can lessen that grind. You can have territory flags, guild flags, which extend an area around your base to not have decay for up to a week. You can make your skills better and better to farm easier, farm more things, make better items, but also have previous items just harvest better. So there are ways to make the game less grindy, but I had to throw that in there. But there are also auto farms. You can have your NPCs farming and gathering stuff, which also helps with the grind. And the speed of the game. Your character moves a lot slower. You definitely need a horse to get around quick. It's a little bit slower paced. So the game has been accused of being grindy. If you look on the Discord, it is a typical indie game Discord. The community is very passionate. It reminds me of other games with very competitive fan bases, like Mortal Online 2. The Discord is very outspoken, and they are a little upset now that the devs are working on DLC. New map that'll be a separate servers that are not connected to the other servers. And the way the game works is it's 100-man servers, but there's many of them on a map and they're connected. You could travel between them for different stipulations, like cost copper or money to bring your resources, and you don't want to bring anything not valuable, different stuff like that. Almost like an Atlas per se, with the different servers connected, but there's not different maps as of right now, and this new DLC would be a new map not connected to the old maps, from what I briefly heard on the Discord. And the player base is not happy with this. They want the devs to fix issues with the game, which I cannot speak of. I've been playing less than 10 hours. This is just my early impressions. And they want more clarity on when this court case will be done. Typical indie game stuff, like I said. I would not buy this game if you're not into the genre, like Rust, Ark, Atlas, DayZ, these type of survival multiplayer games. I would not buy this game if you are tight on money, put it that way, because of the gamble of, we don't know the future of Myth of Empires, legally speaking. In terms of a game, the game has a beautiful and amazing future. Everything from the animations to the sound, to the character creation, to the gameplay loops, the building, all is promising and very good. I had a lot of fun with all the above I mentioned. When I shot my first arrow out of a bow for the first time, it felt really good. I liked it. Game has huge potential for the future. If they can win the court case or ARK stops suing them. I looked into it. There really is no assets. Like, there's many games that have stolen way worse things. Look at Genshin Impact and all the videos of the animations that game robbed off of other games. And nothing's being done about that. And I look at games like Myth of Empires, and because I'm not a coder, I see nothing common with ARK or Atlas. When I play Atlas, that game is a direct ARK skin, right? It's like a reskinned ARK, which is not bad. But when I play Myth of Empires, I cannot feel or see anything tactile as a gamer. It's just not the same game. When I was taming a horse, it's a completely different mechanic and system. It's just, to me, way different. I don't know like what few lines of code deep in the system that ARK is complaining about, but I can't feel it or see it. So in my very limited opinion on these legal issues, I think Myth of Empires will win. Who knows? Maybe this court case is bigger than we all know and it's going to set precedent for other games. Who knows? That being said, if you're a fan of the genre, if you have some extra money, if you're bored with other games out there, I would definitely give this a try. Find a private server. I'm playing on official PvP just to see what it's like. Very low populations right now. I would say as many people as Mortal Online 2. Maybe 1,000 people playing, There are no Steam charts. We can't tell with that. But let me know what you think down below. This is an early impressions video. A full review is coming of the game. I have to play it more and learn it more to be able to give you all the information. But hit that thumbs up or thumbs down. Subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you on a live stream on YouTube and Twitch. Same name over on Twitch. And thank you for watching.